Next, we are going to discuss about services. So, where is services? Here we have the services commands. So, first of all, you need to know what are all these services. So, in your Windows machine, if any application wants to run, the services should be run. So, if the services is in the stopped state or paused state, the application is not going to run. So, I'll show you. So, I'm closing all these things. So, I'm going to services. So, here services are there. Let it open. So services has been opened. So these are all the your system services. So here, see, automation anywhere, enterprise login service, or enterprise anywhere, enterprise client service is here. So now this service is running. That's the reason our automation anywhere is running as expected. Now I am going to stop this particular service. So now I am going to open my automation anywhere here. See, it is giving unable to invoke AAE client as the AAE client service is stopped. Ensure that AAE client is running. So that means if these services are not running, the particular application is not going to run. So for suppose here, I stop this Bluetooth service, the Bluetooth may not work as expected. Okay, if I stop this AMD services, my graphic card may not work as expected. So as of now, we need to work with the automation anyway, right? So that's the reason I am starting this one manually. So this is about services. So now let's discuss how we can handle these services with the help of automation anyway. So I'm opening the automation anyway. So let it open. It's open. So now I'm taking new workbench. So services are there. So first you want to, so you are going to start a new service. Okay. So for that, select the start service. So here you have to select the drop down. So you will be able to get all the services in your machine. So now you can choose the service whatever you want. So earlier we have seen our Bluetooth service, one of our Bluetooth service is not working, right? So this Bluetooth service not working at that time. So if you see here, uh, Bluetooth support service is running. Bluetooth user support service is not running. So if I want to start this one with the help of automation anywhere, you can okay, here it is not showing the Bluetooth user support. Okay, let's discuss about this one. So you want to start this one. So you can select this one and you can save this services. So if you run this one, this particular service is going to be started. Okay, as that one is already running, so I'm going to stop that service now. So I'm selecting stop that service and I'm saving this. Save, run. Okay, so our privileges are not enough to stop this service. Okay, let's take another service. Which one we can take? Certification we should not do that. Okay, I am stopping this AMD service. Okay, these guys don't have the access for that one as well. Let me try its own service, automation anywhere service only. So if you want to do these things, your system admin will provide those service access actually. So as of now, we don't have those privileges. That's the reason we are not able to close the stop or start those services. At least let's try about this automation anywhere service itself. Okay. No, so our system doesn't have this kind of services. So in general, the if the admin people provide, so basically this is the external script which is going to handle these services. Why by default these services are not accessible to external script means if the Windows provide the access to these external scripts by access to this external script by default, so some hackers can easily access your services and easily they can manipulate your machine, right? That's the reason they won't provide this access to external scripts. But what is the theme of these services is actually it will help you start the service and stop the service, pause the service and resume the service. But here you can know the status of the service. So here I want to know the status of this particular service. So the automation anywhere enterprise schedule service here. So I'm assigning the status to prompt assignments. Save. And now I'm taking message box. Giving F2 prompt assignment. Save this. So the status is service started. That means this is already running in running state. So that's about services. Just it will help you to manipulate your system services in general. But for that, your system admin needs to give those accesses. So next, we'll discuss about another set of commands called system. System also will works in the same way. So lock computer. So this is the command is going to help you to lock the particular computer, and the log off is going to helps you log off the particular user, and this is the shutdown and this is the restart. So now I'm going to okay. Let me take the new one. I'll show you the lock computer only so that you may get the black screen. So I'm selecting the lock computer. So save system. Yes, run. See, it is going to lock in 30 seconds and the countdown has been started. If I click OK, it can lock right now. If I click cancel, this locking operation going to be terminated. So I don't want to lock the mission right now. So that's the reason I am clicking on cancel. So this is not going to lock my particular computer. And the same way shutdown also will work. So I'm selecting the shutdown. Let me add this one. Shutdown. For suppose your bot has been performed as expected. So then you have to lock your computer. So at that time, you will use this kind of commands. So in general, you won't use the shutdown, but if you want to use, you can go with this one. So again I'm clicking on run. See, again it is going to show the countdown. So I don't want to shut down my laptop. That's the reason I am going to click on cancel button. So like this the system will work. This is about system.